Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I am going to just be briefly talking about how I really feel about losing my job. For those of you who don't know, because I haven't really told a lot of people, I've not really made a massive deal out of it here on my YouTube channel. I think I briefly mentioned it in one video, but other than that I've not really properly addressed it. And I feel like to a certain extent as well, I've been kind of compressing my true feelings towards losing my job. I just want to say before I get started that I lost my job because of health issues that I have. It wasn't because I did something wrong. It wasn't because, I stole from them or anything horrible like that. I'm not that kind of person, guys. I just thought I'd clear my name. So that's why I was dismissed. I worked as part of a big company here in the UK, but I actually worked as a part of that big company in a small store. So everything was kind of all mashed up together in terms of the roles that people would do. Like, for instance, a lot of the time I was doing a team leader role, when obviously I was not a team leader, I was just a customer assistant, So everyone kind of pitched in and did whatever, well, some of them did, not everyone did their fair share of stuff, but just saying. This is not an exposed video, I swear to God. This video is not obviously gonna be me slamming the company that I worked for. I am a pretty open kind of person when it comes to things like this, and it is health related, and I know I talk a lot about my health conditions here on this channel, so it kind of just is connected. So I do want to start off by saying that I am actually very, very grateful for the opportunity that the company that I worked for gave me. It has given me a little bit more confidence. It challenged me. I learned a lot. I was pushed out of my limits constantly, and I was all of the time just pushing myself and going above and beyond my comfort zones, which was something that I needed. I don't regret doing it at all, really. There were a lot of bad days, but my God, it gave me a lot of strength, I think. Strength I did not realise I had, because I worked until 10 o'clock at night. One of my worst shifts was a Saturday night. So naturally, I was dealing with a lot of drunks. I was dealing with a lot of groups of kids who would cause trouble. We were having all sorts of these things going on, and it was just a very unique experience, nothing that I have ever experienced before, ever in my life. And it was an eye-opening, mind-opening experience. And I really like to learn about different experiences, so it was very good in that respect. I'm proud of myself. I feel proud of myself for sticking with it, for not giving up when things got tough. I feel like it is a shame that I've lost my job. Of course it is. I enjoyed the routine of going to work, and I enjoyed dealing with the customers who were very, very nice customers to work with, and I enjoyed meeting new people, again pushing myself out of my comfort zone, and that was really, really good. Hello, son. Sorry, my cat is just... Are you coming into the shot, little boy? But yeah, I am thankful for the experience, and I do genuinely think that it is a shame that... My cat is tapping the camera, that's why it wobbled just then. He's mischievous this morning, aren't you, son? Obviously, with working in retail, working in a shop, there was a lot of heavy lifting that I had to do, and with problems with my back, I just couldn't do it. With other health problems, I just could not do it. Whether that would be putting stock out, or whether that be standing, serving people on the tills, because we weren't allowed to sit down in the particular store that I worked at. And so it was all just strenuous on my health conditions. And I had been off work, prior to being dismissed. I was off on the sick for quite a while. And obviously, work can't support me. forever. I mean, I wasn't entitled to a statutory sick pay or anything like that. However, obviously they're not going to just support me while I'm constantly off on the sick, so I totally understand. I did think I would be able to cope, but it just made everything worse. Unfortunately, I think many people got the impression that I wasn't really caring that I got dismissed from my job, mainly because I am someone who likes to not show their proper emotions in public. Like, if I'm upset about something, I don't want the whole, my whole workplace or whatever seeing me upset. And I often will make or try to make light of any kind of situation that life throws at me, especially in public. I like to appear happy, smiley, and joyous and all of that sort of stuff. And I was making little jokes here and there during my meeting. I mean, to be fair, as much as I was getting dismissed from my job, it was very informal, but at the same time very professional, and was kind of just relaxed, and there wasn't any malice or nastiness throughout any of the process. So I was like trying to make light of the situation. At the end of the day, it's something that could not have been avoided. It had to be done because I just was not fit for that role. And it's a shame, but that's the way it is, and I can't change that. Sometimes things just don't work in your favour. Obviously, I didn't go into a job thinking, oh well, if it doesn't work out, I want to be sacked. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would, for me, I go into something with the intention of keeping it for quite a while, and I worked for this particular company for just over 2 years. So it was a little while that I was just pushing myself health-wise and everything else, and then everything just kind of came to a head. And there was a moment in the meeting, my dismissal meeting, my final meeting, where my manager and her partner, who was with her, not her actual partner as in relationship partner, like her co-worker who was also part of the meeting to take notes and watch over everything and things like that. There was a part of the meeting where they both left the room, and I could feel myself like welling up. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that this is actually happening. It was if like proper reality hit me, and I was just sat there and I was like, do you know that good old Abby Lee Miller saying, like, save your tears for the pillow? That is what I was saying to myself. Like, I gotta sort myself out. You cannot let them see you sad, upset, almost crying. Like, just stop. Like, this is something that has to happen. There's no way around it. So I was like, save your tears for the pillow, girl. I want to share my experiences, but with a calm and collective kind of manner. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be seen in my darkest times where I am losing the plot or I am really breaking down, That is something that I can do by myself, in the comfort of my own home, in my bedroom. That's my humour for one, I try to make light of a shitty situation. I always have been like that, even when I was in hospital and I could have died or I could have been paralysed. Like, I was trying to be positive. I was trying to crack little jokes. That's my personality and that's my humour. Obviously, you're not going to get along with everyone all the time. That's life, I was nice to people and I was trying to hold myself together, but of course sometimes... Oh, Calvin Lee, can you not do that on the sofa, please? At the end of the day, I'm the kind of person that sometimes if I don't laugh about something, I will cry about it. So laughter, I think, masks a million different problems. It was a very interesting experience. I was pushed, I learnt new things, I was constantly out of my comfort zone. I was exploring, the workplace, working life. It was a nice little taster. I do have some very interesting stories to tell about my time with this particular company. And unfortunately, I have to think about myself sometimes. I have dismissed addressing a lot of my health problems for years. And so, when it all came to a head, I realised that okay, I need to take a step back. I need to pull myself together. I'm still not 100% together. Things are still rough, but it's something that I have to try to learn to deal with, and it's something that I cannot dismiss any longer. My health has to come first, and it is a shame that it has cost me my job. So there you go, a little bit of a I don't know, like, what kind of video is this? I don't really know what it was. But yeah, you know me, I'm open and honest and blunt with you guys about every kind of stage in my life. And this is just one of them stages in my life that happened. So if you've ever been dismissed from your job on health grounds, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, click on that subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.